Hello, welcome to a commentary channel. Content varies. If you search the channel, you might come across something you like. Hi everyone, it's Jem. Thank you for being here. Today we are doing What is God? A journey through belief, doubt, and the mystery of it all. Today, I want to take you on a very personal yet universal journey, a conversation around one of the most ancient, powerful, and often diverse questions we've ever asked. What is God? For some, God is a father figure, a protector, a judge, a divine being that watches, loves, punishes, forgives. For others, God is nature, energy, the cosmos, a consciousness that flows through all life. And for many, God is nothing, just a human construct, a story made up to comfort or control. And all of those views are valid because they come from real human experience. But where did the idea of God even begin? Let's take a little journey, a brief history of the divine. Long before organized religion, early humans looked to the sky, the stars, the sun, and the storms. They saw patterns in nature and gave them meaning. The thunder became a voice. The sun became a god. The moon, a goddess. In ancient Mesopotamia, gods had human flaws: jealousy, pride, desire. In Egypt, gods were hybrids of human and animals, linked to nature and the afterlife. The Greeks and Romans had entire pantheons, gods of war, love, harvest, and death, who often behaved just like us: petty, brave, lustful, cruel. In these stories, the divine didn't feel so different from humanity. Maybe that's because we made them in our image. Then there came the monotheistic traditions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Sorry for my mispronunciation. I had a tooth extraction done only 2 days ago and it's hard to pronounce. I'm very sorry. So let's get back to the video. So we had Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, and even the Baha'i faith, where God became a singular, all-powerful figure. And often this God was portrayed as male, a king, a father, a ruler. The psychology of God, why God feels so human. Let's pause here. Have you noticed how often we give God human traits? Anger, jealousy, even a need for worship or obedience. Is it possible that in trying to understand the vastness of existence, we made God more like us so we could relate, so we could feel safe? Or perhaps it's the other way around. Maybe we are a reflection of something greater, something we can't fully grasp, something beyond name or gender. Let's look at religion as a structure, comfort or control. Now, let's be honest. Religion has offered many beautiful things: community, purpose, music, ritual, guidance, but it has also been used to control, to instill fear, to divide, and to shame. And also, what about those wars and witchcraft? Rules created by people, mostly men, were written as divine law. We were told what to eat, how to love, what to fear, who was saved and who was damned. And sometimes those rules caused more harm than good. What started as a spiritual search often turned into a power structure, a hierarchy where questioning was discouraged. And yet, even within these structures, many still found truth, beauty, and connection. It's not all one or the other. Now let's look at cults and the danger of misplaced faith. But there's a darker side too. Cults. Cults often take this human need for belonging and they twist it. They use the idea of God or salvation or truth to control, isolate, manipulate. Many victims believed they were finding peace only to be exploited or abused. It's a reminder to always stay conscious of where we place our faith and who is asking for our devotion. Now, are we in a simulation? Are we God? Let's go deeper now into the philosophical. Some thinkers, scientists, and mystics ask, what if none of this is even real? What if this life is a kind of simulation, a dream, a game? What if we are not separate from God, but the very essence of it? In my channeled work, I have published a book called Seeing the Spirituality Behind the Negativity, a menu for the game of life. You will find I have published more than 20 different types of books available right now on Amazon. But anyway, in my automatic writing, I was told we are the creators and the creation. We are divine energy, playing roles in a grand stage of learning, loving, forgetting, and returning. If that's true, then maybe this isn't about worshipping something outside ourselves. Maybe it's about remembering who we truly are. Love in motion. Let's look at the atheist truth. And for those who don't believe in God at all, I see you. Sometimes losing belief comes from pain, from feeling abandoned, or maybe your logic just won't allow for the supernatural. Maybe you find meaning in science, in human kindness, in the randomness of the universe. That's sacred too, because to live without a belief in God and still strive to be kind, honest, and compassionate, that's extraordinary. You don't have to believe in a deity to live a meaningful, spiritual, or deeply human life. So, what is God? God might be the whisper in your heart, or the quiet logic that tells you, this is all there is. It might be a presence in prayer, or the moment your child is born, or a star exploding in the night sky. Or maybe it's nothing at all. And maybe that's the point. Maybe the search itself is sacred. Maybe the question brings us closer to each other and to something greater, whatever you want to call it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What does God mean to you? Or why do you reject the idea? What has your journey been? Let's open this conversation without fear or judgment. Whether you believe, doubt, or sit somewhere in between, you are welcome here. So, what is God? A question we're all still living. I would love you to comment. Please, I never ask for people to like or subscribe. I believe that is your right. It's not for me to push that upon you. You either like it or you don't. As always, I'm grateful for any and every view. Until next time, be kind to one another and to yourselves. Love, light, and blessings. This is Jem saying goodbye for now. Bye.